Hi, I'm Kurt Johns, the Physical Welfare Division Chair here at Lyons Township High School, and I'd like to welcome you to the first time LT Families presentation. In this session, we will end up covering student supports, both academic and social emotional, to help your student be successful in their first year at LT. We will also talk about involvement in LT for both students as well as family members. We'd like to talk about how families can support their students, and we'll discuss some of the tools that they can do that through Infinite Campus, Canvas, and our student email system. We will also discuss the sequence of events that will happen from now until your student starts in August. We will also have an opportunity for you to ask questions through the QR code that will follow in this presentation. Please take a moment to scan the QR code to submit your questions, as well as entering an email address that we can respond back to you to provide that answer. It's important to understand that students will have a variety of academic supports throughout the year. In their schedule, students have a 25-minute lunch study hall period. This is a period that will happen every day of the school year and will provide students an opportunity to work on various tasks, homework, as well as be able to connect with teachers and staff members to get support in their classes. Additionally, there are drop-in centers as well as support rooms for all of our different classes to be able to provide additional support to students who may need it at any given time in the school year. There are various social emotional supports for all of our students. The first thing that we would like to highlight is our team of counselors, social workers, and assistant principals that will be working to support your students throughout the year. There's also an LT Speak Up line as well as email Speak Up line to be able to connect with staff at LT if there are any concerns or problems arise throughout the year that we need to be aware of. And finally, all students will be exposed to the Ruler SEL lessons through their physical education class, as well as group guidance with their counselors. This is a social emotional support through Yale University that provides students an opportunity to discuss emotions and how to manage them effectively. The student support team for your freshmen are the group of counselors on the left-hand side of the screen. Each student will be assigned a specific counselor based on their last name. This is the first line of communication for your students if there is a problem that arises at any time or if they need some support in any way. Based on any support that they would need, they may be referred to the school social worker or the assistant principal that is listed here. One really important thing is we want to encourage your students to get involved. There have been numerous research studies that have shown the power of being involved in after-school activities and how that can really impact in a positive way the academic performance and experience that your student has here at Lyons Township High School. We offer over 130 activities between academic clubs, communication arts, performing arts, and leadership and service organizations. We have 32 athletic teams which are open to all students. It's important to note that if your student is interested in fall athletics, that this season actually starts before the school year starts. It's important to check the school website for information about fall athletics. Because we are a two-campus school, it's important to know that there will be bus transportation that's provided between campuses for athletics and activities throughout the year. Additionally, we encourage families to become involved in the LT community. There are a variety of ways that are listed that will allow you to become involved as a family, whether it be boosters or the LT Community Advisory Council or the Parent-Teacher Council. We would like to hear your input as we make school-wide decisions. We want you to feel comfortable supporting your student as they embark in this new adventure in their academic experience. By the time students graduate LT, we want them to become self-sufficient and effective communicators who are personally responsible. With this in mind, as they enter high school, we want them to be the primary contacts if they have any concerns or issues regarding grades, coursework, or any other issues that may happen throughout the school. Students will be assigned an LT email that will be important for them to check regularly. Families are also encouraged to contact staff if there are any concerns after the student has attempted to address a situation. Families are encouraged to contact staff if there are any concerns after the student has attempted to address a situation. It's important to regularly check grade and assignment information on Infinite Campus as well as Canvas. At this point, families will be receiving a placement letter and a Google form to collect student elective choices in the coming weeks. This is an important first step in the registration process. In early February, students will end up meeting with counselors at their current school to solidify their course selections. As we move into late February, families will receive information about summer school opportunities and the potential to pursue both activities as well as academic classes that occur over the summer months. In April, families will receive information on how to complete the online registration process. And then in mid-August, we will be welcoming your students for the first day for Freshman Experience Day. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation, and we look forward to connecting with you with any questions that you may have submitted via the Google form.